Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together for the host of Brant TV, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, hi there. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to episode 4 of Brant TV. We have a very exciting episode today. We have some special guests. We have a new section, a new segment of the show, and I think it's going to be really good. Before we get started, I just want to shout out to all the kids that are here joining us. Hello, Noah Vipond. How's it going? Hello, Ravi and Vidit. Hello, Mackenzie Free and Alexis and Evan Patterson. How's it going? Dania Martin. Hello. Who else we have here? Oh, Ice Spaghetti's back. That's James. Hello, James. Nice to have you joining us here. Boys and girls, this week's episode, I think you're going to really like this. But before we start, oh, look, it's Kayla and Allie. Hello, girls. Before we get started on the really exciting new segment, I just want to let everyone know I have sent a really important email to all the parents. And this email, it went out yesterday, and it's about it's for parents to schedule a time to come into Brant to pick up your personal belongings. So any shoes or clothes or schoolwork or artwork or random belongings that we found. So one of the things I just want to show you really quickly, we have this. I'm going to show you. Oh, 1 second. Yesterday, I was in the school with a few teachers. Mrs. LaCastro helped me with this, and you'll notice that there are arrows on the ground, and there's all of our lost and found that's been put down. So when parents come in, they'll have a chance to have a look at the lost and found. Also, there's even more lost and found there, and there's some nice stuff in there. A whole bunch of winter hats and gloves and shoes. In addition, teachers have been putting together bags with your belongings. So your parents definitely want to make sure that they come in and that they check their email and that they sign up for a time slot so that they can come into the school and pick up your personal belongings. If your parents didn't get that email, and sometimes things happen, please let them have them contact me. They could email me or they could call me, and we will make sure that they get that information. It's super important. So thanks. And thank you to all the people who are joining in. Good morning, Riley, and good morning, Ainsley, and Layla, and Brooklyn, and Isa, and Kevin. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. This next section of Brant TV, we have something new, and it's called Check This Out. So Check This Out is a new segment of Brant TV where each week I'm going to showcase something cool that our students have been doing. So for this week's, first off, we have something very exciting. This is Brianna made the Burj Khalifa building out of Lego. And it's such a cool design. Brianna worked really hard on this during Mrs. LaCastro's Makerspace. And boys and girls, I don't know if you know this, but every day we have Makerspace going on with Mrs. LaCastro all this week for primaries and juniors. So an email also went out about that, and you can join in, and it's basically like a fun Makerspace club with Mrs. LaCastro on a Google Meet. So that's very cool. The other creation we have this week comes from another Makerspacer. This is Shiloh. He made a canoe, and it looks like it has some mixed medium. Very cool. So shout out to Shiloh and Brianna. They are this week's stars on Check This Out. So way to go, kids. That's awesome. So that ends our section or the segment of check this out. We're all done with that now. I'm going to just go over to the comments to see if anyone has any questions. If there's anything you want to ask, the chat bar is a great place to do that. The one thing I would highly recommend is that you do not spam the chat bar with just tons and tons of emojis or comments, because it kind of wrecks it for everyone. But I think Orlando has a comment here, and I bet that's about check this out. And Orlando said, that is awesome. Orlando, thanks for the positivity, buddy. Also, that's so cool. Oh, yeah, super positive comments. Yeah, this is great. It's really nice to see everyone joining. Mrs. Hessler said, great creations. Right there in the, can you see her? As I just put it on the screen, just like that. Boys and girls, our first guest today is someone that you know, and she is near and dear to our hearts. Her name is Mrs. Garvey, and she is going to be coming on screen now. So please put your hands together for Mrs. Garvey.
Hello, my friends at Brant Avenue. It is so good to be here. I really feel special to be here. I was at school really late last night packing up all of my KA work and oops bags and indoor shoes, and it really made me sad. I really wish that I could have handed out this work with my students and celebrated with them. So I am happy to be here. Hi, Miss Halliday. How are you, Maya? I do want to tell you one of my favorite things that I've done the last week is the kindergarten team is putting together a slideshow for the new JKs who are coming to Brant Ave, all our brand new Bear Cubs. So I have been going back through pictures, and I found pictures all the way back to my first year at Brant Avenue. So all you grade sixes who are graduating, I saw pictures of you, and it was really special. So I got to see all of you at different ages. So that was really, really special to see how little you used to be and how far you've come. So hi, Dylan. I packed up all your stuff. And what's really exciting, Dylan, is I was looking at your indoor shoes and I said, hey, these are the exact same shoes I just bought for my little Ember. But yours are about this big. Ooh, where am I at? Yeah, yours are about this big and Ember's are about this big. But they're the exact same shoe. So I thought that was pretty exciting. And I didn't make that connection until last night when I saw your shoes. So you'll find those inside your bag. So Mr. Anderson asked me what I've been up to. I don't really feel like I've been up to too much other than feeling like I've been juggling a lot of things. So most of you know that I have two little kids at home. I have Joshua, who is in SK, and Ember, who is 3. So it's pretty busy. And then trying to figure out technology stuff to teach online is something that I've had to really put my growth mindset brain onto, because it's not something I really am good at. I've been asking for help.
Well, but wouldn't you say you weren't good at it yet when you first started?
I'm still getting better. Yes.
Yeah.
The big thing that I've had to do is to learn to ask for help, and that it's okay to ask for help. And when sometimes my computer doesn't work or I'm feeling overwhelmed, I really need to take a big star breath and go, and then think, okay, maybe I'll try this in a few minutes when I'm feeling better. Maybe I'll count 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll get a drink of water. Or the thing that I often do is I send Miss LaCastro an email and ask for help. And that's really been good for me. But I'm getting much better, and I'm watching videos and I'm learning. Just like kids learn every day, I'm learning every day. But what I've been doing with my kids is being outside a lot. So we are very, very lucky that we have a big backyard. So we have a playground in there, and Last year we built a big sandbox, and this year we built a cover for it.
Now, Mrs. Garvey, some kids think that teachers live at the school. Just to clarify, you have your own house, right?
I have my own house.
Okay.
My kids do not live at school. I do not live at school. I have my own house.
There was a rumor going around that the school had a basement and that's where all the teachers lived. But I just want to clarify that. That is a conspiracy theory.
It definitely
not
is.
True. We do not have
all.
teachers living there.
No, we do not live at school. So we've been doing some exciting things in our backyard. We built a cover for our sandbox, and we use a pulley system to take the cover on and off. So that's been fun. And we got our pool out. We have a little pool, and we got it out this weekend, knowing it was going to be so hot this week. So that's kind of exciting because I don't think we've ever had it out in May because we haven't been at home to enjoy it as much. We've been planting some new plants. So I started a new garden. I planted 2 lilac bushes. So that was exciting to hopefully watch them grow. Hopefully I'll get some of Mr. Graham's green thumb and do well at that. So
Nice.
I'm excited to see and watch those grow. One thing that we've been doing just to kind of change up rather than being in the backyard all the time is we've been going to different trails and things to go for walks. So normally in the summertime, my kids and I will visit different parks, but we can't go to parks right now and play on those playgrounds. So we've been going to nature trails, which is fun and something kind of different that we hadn't done as much. So I was feeling a little bit nervous, and sometimes when we go there, there's a couple cars in the parking lot, and I think, oh, there might be a lot of people, and we're supposed to social distance. So my kids and I came up with a plan that when we see people, to get close. So whichever one of us sees somebody first, they shout Team Garvey. And my kids know that when one of us shouts Team Garvey, they need to come to me and hold my hand or hug my leg or something. And then we
physical distancing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and your kids are pretty young too.
They are. So they often, and they're very friendly. So they want to talk to people. They want to see people's dogs, and explaining COVID-19 is a little difficult. But they know that our job is to keep ourselves safe and to try to keep other people safe. So to keep physical distancing, we know that we can still wave and say, hi, how are you? It's a beautiful day. But we do that when we're holding on to each other, and then we let the other people go. So that's worked really, really well for us. And we've also notice that even if there's a lot of cars in a parking lot or parked beside a trail, once you get into the forest, we don't often see people that close because you can go on all these little paths here and there. So I did see the Tathgars the one day, and that was really exciting. Dilnaz and Kushbir were on their bikes, so it was nice to see them. So, hey, there you go, Dilnaz. It was really neat. So my kids are really excited now that it's getting warmer because all of the trails that we go on to have water. So they like to go and get their feet wet. And now that it's warmer, I'm not worried about them getting very, very cold feet. So, yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, you guys are having a lot of fun.
We are having a lot of fun. So we're trying to keep our spirits up. My kids really like to be outside. I like to be outside. And the fresh air is really good for us. Even when it's pouring rain or really hot, we try to be outside as much as we can, just for little bits, even just to kind of keep our moods up. So
yeah, nice. Yeah, and I like spending time in nature as well.
Good. Yeah.
We have some trails nearby that I've been going on family runs with. So my kids and my wife and all 4 of us, we go out jogging together.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of running as well. I had a race that I was supposed to go into actually the Saturday at the beginning of March break, but it was canceled. So we did it virtually. So we all got to pick the route that we did. And then we submitted our times. And online, I've met quite a few runners, and they're some of the best motivators and some of the best cheerleaders I've ever met. All these strangers who like to run. So what was really neat, actually, I had a knock on my door today, and somebody dropped something off. I don't know if it was a Purelator person or what, Canada Post, actually. And I got a package.
Oh,
and I had one of my running friends who I'd been talking to about my sore legs, sent me a package. So do you want to open it with me, guys? I just opened it a little bit. Oh, I can't get it on the camera, just so that I wouldn't have to rip the package. But when I opened it, I thought, I know who this is from. So they sent me some, oh, I can't get it in. There we go. New socks. So these are compression socks to help with my shins that have been sore. So I'm really excited. These ones are my favorite color.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I'm pretty excited to be trying these guys out. And then there's another pair in here too, because running socks get really, really stinky. So, and then some navy ones as well. So I am really excited about that. And next week, I'm starting to train for a half marathon that was supposed to be going in September, but it's been postponed until April. But I'm still going to stick to my training plan and do the virtual run in September. And then hopefully by April, we'll be able to run it as well. So, yeah, It's been busy, but setting lots of goals. And I find that keeps me working hard. So,
right on. Well, listen, Mrs. Garvey, thanks so much for coming on to Brant TV today. We have some more special guests coming up, so we'll say bye to you, and maybe we'll see you again at the end.
Yes, we will try.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Thanks, Brant Bears.
Boys and girls, our next guest is Miss. You know what? I'm not going to announce who the guest is. I think you're going to figure this out. Here she is, coming live from her back porch.
Hi, Brant Bears.
Hello there.
Poppy, my dog. She's a French Bulldog and a Boston Terrier. She's a little distracted right now with the squirrels in the backyard. But I really miss you guys, and I'm thinking about you every day. And I know when I'm stuck in my house, I try to do some crafts and keep myself busy. So today I'm actually going to teach you guys how to upcycle a t-shirt. And upcycle means just taking something old and making it new again. So I'm going to put Poppy down for a minute and stand up and show you this shirt I made. It was just an old shirt that I don't really wear that often. And I cut the neckline out.
Oh, yeah.
Made some little rock and roll slits. And I also put a few bows. And this bow on my shirt is from my neck. So right now we're going to get started.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. And Mr. Anderson, you might think this is just for girls, but actually boys can do it too. So this is one that I did for a boy. Just cut the sleeves off, took a t-shirt and made it into a tank top. But I think girls might be more interested in this. So all you need, no sew. I didn't even use pins because I don't have any and I didn't want to go out to the store to get any. So I just used chalk, or you could use a marker or a pen, whatever you have. And so we're going to get started. So basically on the arm, if you want to do these little spots, you just cut like that. I'm going to put it down a bit so it's easier. And then you can just kind of pull it out to make them a little bigger. Pop them off like that. And you can even take the whole sleeve off if you want. You just cut along there. But I'm going to kind of go for the neckline because it's hot, it's summer. You might want to have a little V-neck instead of a U-neck. So you're just cutting.
So the chalk helps you know where to cut.
You just mark it with chalk.
Very cool.
Yeah. So then you can just take the neck off, just cutting it like that. And like I said, I use that to make my little bow on my sleeve. So you can just take the end piece, make it into a bow, and just pop it on. Or you can weave it through. This one doesn't look as good as mine.
That's neat. And you can take a shirt that, oh, but that didn't take you very long, and you can kind of be creative with it.
Yeah, it only took a few minutes to do it, and you can do whatever you want on it. You could cut some holes in here. You can, I did the back of mine here. And like I said, it's not just for girls. Boys can do it too. I think this one would look pretty cool on you, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like that idea. I remember when I was a kid, there was a guy named Hulk Hogan, and he used to have rips in his shirts too. I always thought that was cool.
Cool.
Mr. Lowe, thank you so much for showing us this and teaching us about it.
No problem.
And yeah, well, thanks. We'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye, Brant Bears. I miss you.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Lowe. Oh yeah, that was awesome. It's a super cool idea. And maybe, maybe next week on Check This Out, someone might make a shirt, and we can, if you send me a picture, then you could have your creation showcased on Brant TV. And Mrs. Pye Clifford had a suggestion. You could put fringes on the bottom. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, lots of great comments there. Thanks, everyone. Our next guest, you know her as Mrs. Leland. Here she is, Mrs. Leland.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great, and you?
Yeah, really good, really good. It's yeah, I was at school late last night, getting all ready for parents to come and pick up personal belongings. And yeah, what about you? What's up with you, Mrs. Leland?
Well, since I'm not working at the school right now, I still do my part-time job. So my part-time job is helping adults with special needs and special problems. So I go to their home and helps to support them in their daily living. So that's been keeping me kind of busy. I also have been doing a lot of courses online for school. And so I'm learning lots, and you're never too old to learn because, you know, Mrs. Leland is a little bit older and I'm still learning. Also, I was sort of feeling a little bit lonely, stuck in my apartment by myself. So I went out and got a pet. And yeah. And so his name is Quincy.
Oh, is Quincy an alligator? Wait. Is Quincy a porcupine?
You have to guess.
Okay, well, let's see. In the chat bar, if anyone has any guesses for what kind of animal they think Mrs. Leland got. Yeah, I'm thinking it could be an owl, but I doubt it.
No, not an owl, even though they're quite nice.
Beautiful. Don't make great pets, I've heard. Ooh, someone says a dog.
Nope.
Oh, wait. This is Allie and Kayla's mom. They're using her account. She guessed a cat.
Wow. Let me show you. His name is Quincy.
It's a cat.
And he likes treats.
Oh.
As you can see. So this is Quincy. He's 6.5 years old.
Oh, he's beautiful.
He is very nice. And see, I just have to shake this jar of treats and he knows that he's going to get something very special. So I rescued Quincy from the Humane Society in Guelph. So Quincy came to the shelter with his brother. And unfortunately, him and his brother got split up, but his brother's doing fine and Quincy is doing great here. So he's my new little buddy. And he keeps me company, and he shows lots of interesting things every day. So Quincy is very interesting in the fact that he has learned how to jump on top of my fridge and onto the top of my kitchen cupboards, and he sleeps up there.
Wow.
So he's very agile and a very good jumper. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we're going to roll with it for a while. Maybe have to teach him some different places to sleep.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a cat. And I guess it's kind of hard to stop them from jumping up on things.
Well, they do like to jump. That's the thing. They're very, very good jumpers. But he's also a very affectionate cat. So when I'm sitting on the couch doing my schoolwork, Quincy likes to see what I'm doing. So he tends to get onto my computer and press my buttons. So, but he is very, very nice. The other thing that I've been doing is I've been Skyping a lot with my grandkids. So because of the COVID, I can't see my grandkids all the time and I miss them a lot. So every day or every other day, we Skype and talk and do things online just to keep in touch. So yeah, other than that, everybody is doing the same thing, trying to keep healthy and happy and in a good space.
Yeah, for sure. And I find that that with the nice weather, it's been more enjoyable. I like getting time to go outside. And do you let Quincy outside, or is it Quincy like an inside cat?
No, Quincy is an inside cat. I live in an apartment, so I have a balcony. So I'm just a little worried that Quincy may decide that he wants to go and explore, and that wouldn't be safe for Quincy. So, Quincy just jumped up on the table. See if I can get him to come over here now for his treat. Mrs. Leland doesn't usually let Quincy jump on the table.
Yeah. So you know how you jingle the treats and Quincy runs over. Hello, Quincy. My wife is similar. Sometimes if she needs my help, she just shakes the chocolate chip cookie bag and I show up. So Quincy and I have that in common.
Yeah, Quincy likes treats and he likes to sing. See, as you can see, Quincy's a very hungry cat.
Yeah. Quincy's super, super cute.
He is very sweet, and I'm glad I rescued him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of animals out there that need a loving home, and I was very lucky to be able to rescue Quincy and give him a nice home and give him some happiness. And he gives me happiness as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Listen, Mrs. Leland, thanks so much for coming on Brant TV today. It's been a pleasure. And we're going to say bye to Mrs. Leland and to Quincy. Thank you. And stick around. We'll have you back at the end, okay?
Okay, Brant Bears, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another guest right now. This is Miss W. Miss W is coming to you live from her home in the big metropolis of Guelph. Hello.
Hi. Hi, Brant Bears. The big metropolis. I like that. I hope that everyone is staying safe, and I miss you all so much. I wish we were at school. I wanted to share something with you today that Mr. Anderson thinks is funny. So I don't know if any of you play this. This is my Switch, and I've been playing a game with my kids called Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is really cool because you get to create your own little world, and you live on this little island, and you make new friends, and you get to build up new houses and design things. And it came out right when all of this COVID stuff kind of started happening. So I think it's been really, really popular. My sister plays, her husband plays. It's kind of one of those things. It's for kids, but grown-ups are really kind of getting into it too. I don't know if anyone there plays. It looks like, I see some names popping up there. I don't know if anyone is playing. I saw Miss LaCastro had something in her makerspace on Monday for Animal Crossing, and I missed it, so I'm sorry. I hope we do that again, maybe. I've been having a lot of fun. But I'm also still getting outside a lot because real life is better than any video game. So I've been working in my garden. I've been helping my parents with their property because every year there's a big cleanup that we do in the spring. I went swimming in a pond on the weekend. I felt pretty brave because it's still only May and it's a little bit chilly, but it was such a nice day. So I've been having a lot of fun. And I've been helping my kids a lot with their schoolwork and doing a lot of learning online, like Miss Shalot and Miss Leland. I I really hope that we get to see each other again soon. Mr. Anderson, what
Yes.
do you need to know? What do you need to know about Animal Crossing?
Well, okay, so is it? I haven't played. I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but is it a game that has like, do you earn points, or yeah, like what? How do you? Is there a way to win the game, or is it more like a Minecraft? Okay.
So yes, you can win.
Okay.
Technically. In Animal Crossing, you collect or you make bells instead of like dollars. That's our currency. And then you can also earn like experience points that you can redeem for different things. So there's like 2 ways to accumulate new stuff or to have new experiences, which is fun. The end of the game happens when you have at least 10 new residents come to your island, and your island is a little bit fancier. Like, you're not just letting stuff lie around, and maybe you've got some extra things that will like make it prettier. So I built a basketball court on my island. My island is Happy Place. So I've got a basketball court. I made a pool. We have a little library, like a little book nook, which was kind of cool. And so because I had all of those things, a very, very popular singer named KK Slider came to visit my island, and that indicated the end of the game. That is winning. So this little dog guy comes and sings to you, and it's really cute. And then every Saturday night he comes and puts on a concert.
And Ms. W, did you want to sing one of KK Slider's songs right now?
No, I don't. Actually,
okay. I misunderstood there. Okay.
So I don't even know that it's words so much as it's like a no. No, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that's all
Maybe
right.
someone else will volunteer that for next time. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So listen, Miss W, that sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks so much for sharing that. And yeah, we'll talk to Mrs. LaCastro about maybe getting Animal Crossing a themed makerspace again, because I know there's some people. Here's actually, we know Finn. Finn plays Animal Crossing, so that's pretty cool. How's it going, Finn? Nice to see you joining us here. Okay, Miss W, I'm going to send you back to the backstage, and I'll bring you back in a bit.
Bye, guys.
All right. So, Brant Bears, this is coming to the end of our Brant TV episode this week. And I just wanted to say to everyone a couple of things. One, a reminder, please ask your parents to check their email. We need to make sure that all the parents are coming into the school next week. It's on Thursday and Friday, June 4th and 5th. And they need to sign up for a time that they can come into the school to pick up your personal belongings. So the staff have been working really hard to get that ready. And if your parents didn't get the email, please let me know. Also, I want everyone to remember that although we are all at home in our own homes, and they made the announcement that school has been canceled for the rest of the year, we are all Brant Bears. We're in this together, and school is going to keep going. Your online learning continues all the way until the end of June. Your teachers are working on your report cards right now, and we will be getting report cards to you. So this has been a very different school year, and the Brant Bears, we are doing our best to try to keep school going and to remind everyone that we are all part of that Brant family. So listen, we miss you and we care about you a lot, and we hope everyone's being safe. And late breaking announcement. That's right. Mrs. LaCastro said there's a new Animal Crossing Makerspace session coming next week. So boys and girls, every day Mrs. LaCastro is running online clubs. This is not assignments or homework. It's just fun opportunities to hang out like a club at school. So that's really neat. I'm going to bring back our guests and we'll say goodbye. And actually, as we do that today, I was going to play the guitar for everyone as we say goodbye. So here come our guests, and there we go. Bye, everyone. Kids are saying bye, and I'll just play us out. So you don't feel obliged to sing.
Bravo, Mr. Anderson.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you very much. From everyone at Brant TV, we hope you have a good day, and we look forward to seeing you next week on Brant TV, episode 5 next week, Wednesdays at 11. Tune in. You can also subscribe to our channel, and you can like this video. I think that's something that YouTube people say. So, all right. Thanks, everyone, and
Thank you.
take care.
Thank you. Bye, Brant Bears.
Bye, Brant Bears.